Previously on Spirit Hunter Deathmark.
If it is all right with you, would you mind showing me your mark? Oh, your mark is on upside down. This is actually the good mark for all the good things happen to you. Oh, I got you. Oh, in a silly turn of events. Turns out you're about to win the lottery. Oh my God.
And now back to being demonetized. Hello! This is NicoB. Back with some more Spirit Hunter Deathmark. When we last left off, we explored H Elementary alongside high schooler Moe, while also deftly avoiding Hanehiko lurking the hallways. We discovered a secret area where we found a number of dead skeletons, as well as a strange detective by the name of Mashida, an ex-detective who was investigating the going-ons here. And through a memoir, we learned that Hanehiko was the child of the head principal, who abused him while his teacher turned a blind eye to it. But we also learned that he liked to be pretty and dress up. The only thing we knew how. We put some pretty lipstick on him and then showed him how good he looked. And then he was happy. Yay. But you know, not before we died like 5, 6, 7 times to him. Damn it, shit, you're the worst partner ever. But yeah, with that, all of our group got their marks removed. Except us. Ours is still there. Damn it. Turns out Hanehiko was not the ghost that seemingly cursed us. Meaning we have to go ghost hunting once again. Be fair, I mean, come on, the game would have been way too short, right? We can't solve this quickly. But you guys did inform me something very interesting about how this game's mechanics are set up. And someone who did a good job of that was Yosuma Rain Suable, who last episode said, so about the flare, you might be wondering why you never ended up using it. The thing is, you can actually use it to finish off Hanehiko too. So basically in this game, there are 2 ways to defeat a spirit. One is to save them, and the other is to destroy them. If you save them, the spirit will dissolve into white particles, while if you destroy them, the spirit will dissolve into red particles. Depending on your method of defeating the spirits, you will get a different ending each chapter. As for what the difference is, you just have to try and see for yourself. I see. Okay. I'm gonna bet then that moment that when Moe went back in there, I bet. Because I did think that was kind of a weird moment where I was like, why did the game decide to like fake us out there? It was because we chose to save Hanehiko, right? That meant that she lived. I bet that if we had destroyed him, she would have gone in there and died or turned into a spirit or something. I don't know how exactly. If he was destroyed, it would like be left to hurt her, but something would have happened. She wouldn't have come back with us. I'm just betting. But yeah, you guys did recommend I actually see both sides, you know, just to see how each one ends. I unfortunately saved over my slot from last episode. So like the earliest save slot I have now before that was like the very start of the episode. And I kind of don't want to have to go through all that again to see the potential ending to this one or to the last one. But I'll remember to do that for all the ones that we go through next time here. So sorry about that. But okay, so we basically get a choice between saving or destroying them. Obviously, the good ending is going to be saving them, right? This is very much reminiscent of Bioshock 1, where you can choose to save the little girls or just like, you know, suck them up for that sweet atom or whatever the hell it was called. And it was funny because like you would actually think, like the game sets it up in a way where you almost think that, you know, sucking them up technically gives you more atom than it does saving them. So you think it would be like, oh, that's just actually technically better and you're making the game harder by saving them. But in reality, the game actually gives you the most like game-breaking, insane like plasmids by saving them. The lady that helps you like just gives you stuff, and I remember by the end she gives you one that like lets you control a Big Daddy, and the game is just like done. Then you're basically a god at that point. Cool though, that's actually a pretty neat setup here. I'll definitely remember to do that next time. But Yosu, thank you so much for your incredibly helpful comment, and here's the reason you are comment of the day. Well, good news, guys. Last episode did not get demonetized. I didn't run any problems with that one, so woo! Knock on wood. But I hope you guys are enjoying this. I'm actually enjoying it quite a bit. And while I usually say this at the end, do let me know. If you really are enjoying this series, make sure to leave a like on these videos. It really does help me out and also just lets me know that you guys are, you know, vibing with it, enjoying your time with it. I'm having a good time just even like voice acting all these characters, you know? But yeah, thanks for the support you guys have been showing for this series. And let's just hope we can continue not running into to problems with YouTube. By the way, I will say though, the big shocker from last episode, honestly, was just the fact that the game is surprisingly horny, it seems like. With like Moe and her titties hanging out from the ceiling, and that one other person who was like bent over and covered in tentacles. I mean, Granted, it might just be that one in particular, and maybe that won't happen anymore from here, because the specifics of the last ghost was involving, you know, like sexual assault. So it might have just been in that particular case, but it was pretty like, oh, okay, wow. I saw somebody say actually very accurately that where it was like a description where they describe my reaction as this, where I'm like, I'm playing through all the spooky, scary stuff with the ghost trying to kill me, and it's all so violent, and I'm like, oh man, it's just like Corpse Party. And then the part where all the horny stuff starts happening, and then my reaction is, oh, it's just like Corpse Party. Very accurate. But that might just be that one. I mean, I don't know, but I'll give the game the benefit of the doubt so far. Not that horny necessarily bad, but it can be just kind of like, whoa, what? Kind of total whiplash, if you know what I mean. Okay, so we're done with our current mark bearers. I'm assuming I'm just kind of done with these guys. I mean, they can't even stay at the house now, so.
Are you retiring to bed?
Oh wait, I still have things to do. Do I? Can I do something else? I wonder if I'm actually gonna carry over all the stuff that I got from the last place too. I kind of think probably not, except maybe like my letter opener or something. I kind of have a feeling like some of this will get tossed. But it's interesting. I understand how this game's structure is, where you essentially get all these different items, but not everything is going to have a use. It's up to you to sort of piece together and puzzle what to use in that final fight. Granted, you also, you know, had a few moments where do things like, you know, mix the water in the bottle and then salt with the water. But that also seemed pretty like the game kind of guided my hand to that point. I don't even know if it was even possible to actually miss those things. It seemed like those were like obligatory. Which, to be fair, I mean, that's probably a good thing. I don't know if you necessarily want to get to like a fight and then realize you literally can't win anyway. I wonder if the stats actually matter at all here either. I just realized that it didn't seem like that applied in any way to the fight we had at the end. What does exit do? It's nearly dawn. I better get some rest. Oh, okay, no.
Talk to the damn puppet over here!
Good night, puppet friend. Chapter 1, HONEYCOMB, end. All right, that was a pretty good, sort of starting, ghosty to this all. So now what are we gonna deal with? We had a good look at, like, something else earlier, like at the end of that last chapter. It's like something in the fucking street. That shit was fucking freaky, dude. That gave me some Bloodborne feels. Look like somebody in like a wedding dress or something. It's actually, it legitimately is a boss exactly like that in Bloodborne. It's got like a white frock over her. Another night greets me. It's been 3 days since the investigation, and not one glimmer of hope for me. Time miles by as death draws ever closer to claim me. Ow! The mark that brings death. The only way to escape it is to defeat the spirit that gave it to me. But I have no clue where that spirit is right now. Maybe things would be different if that specialist, Kujou, was alive. Oh, you guys also point out that it's also very likely that Kujou was killed by HONEYCOMB as well. Not just because of the fact that she has plants essentially growing out of her, but apparently for like a moment when, at the start, when she died, you saw a flash, you actually saw HONEYCOMB, so I see. A knock breaks my train of thought. Oh, you're still here? How long are you planning on sleeping? You're pretty relaxed for a guy who could die soon. The ex-detective Satoru Mashida. The other mark bearers left the mansion, but he stayed behind. Interesting. I thought she said they couldn't stay here. Mary was the cause. I guess she asked him to help as he was leaving. Oh, okay. She went against Kujou's wishes by doing that, but it seems it was for my sake. But I don't know about Mashida. Even if he was asked to stay, he has no reason to agree. What's that look? Not happy I stayed behind. I'm grateful. I prefer Moe. I prefer Tsukasa. Sure. Cut that out. It's creepy. Flatter me all you want, but I won't forget you drove without a license. He's got a bad mouth as usual. His true intentions aside, I have to say I'm honestly grateful for his help. My amnesia could hit without warning, so I can't go out whenever I want. He's been going around gathering information in my place. I saw some people from the forest. Still no ruckus over H Elementary. But wait a second. That guard went missing. His company should be notified.
That company is exactly the issue. It's run by Yakuza thugs who have their eyes on the labor department. They don't want the police involved. Plus, in a shitty company like that, people up and walk out all the time. Yamashita, that was his name. Everyone thinks he up and split.
Yeah, I did split. Split in fucking half.
I hear that's why they have a hard time finding a replacement.
If you didn't know the school was haunted, it'd be just another abandoned building. The government wouldn't need to rush to find a new guard.
The man lived alone, so a missing persons report won't be filed soon. The school most likely won't come under suspicion until then. That's it for my report.
You covered a lot of ground in a short time. Ex-detectives sure are handy. Did you bring up the mark or spirits when you were asking around?
Do you think I'm an idiot? They'd be calling the loony bin. Even if the kids or I did bring them up, who'd honestly believe us?
Why waste my breath? Exasperated, he shrugs.
Searching the match was on you. So, did you find anything?
I came up blank as well. Though I've only gone through half so far. And some of the rooms were locked.
Stuck without a warrant.
Like you'd wait for something like that. I swallow the words before they come out.
Oh yeah, Mary's asking for you. You should get going.
Hi!
I have been waiting for you.
Mary's sitting permanently on the couch, the same as always.
It appears you are having a difficult time with your investigation. I do wish I could be of more use to you.
I know you can sense mark bearers. Can you sense spirits too?
If they were to come onto the grounds, I believe I could, yes.
That doesn't sound particularly useful. Do you have any other abilities or powers? You know, aside from the ability to sit and, I guess, talk.
Indeed. I can view the vague shape of the course of a person's fate.
Like predicting the future.
Oh no, nothing quite so extreme. It is more akin to fortune-telling. It may or may not come to pass.
I get it. That's why what you predicted earlier didn't actually happen.
Did Mary tell you something?
The truth you're seeking can be found here, some such. Like a fool, I fell for it. So convinced. I'm such an idiot.
A loud knock sounds at the door. A visitor in the dead of night. A mark bearer? Oh god, who is it now? Open the door and the visitor strides in. Cool guy! It's a shady looking young man in a uniform delinquents these days tend to wear. He smirks at me, clearly feeling superior. This place Kujou Mansion? I got business with some science chick. No way you're her, huh? He narrows his eyes, staring suspiciously. She's out. I'm Saya. Turn to Mashita.
Oh no, don't hand this off to me. I'm horrible with kids. They never dare put me in charge of juvie.
You guys know her, yeah? Don't care which one of you it is, but you hear me out. Introductions are quickly done. His name's Shu Nagashima. And as we guessed, he's got a mark. On his ass! He rolls up his right sleeve to show us. And yep, red mark is burned in. Nicole freak friend said something. Like it gives you amnesia. For real? For real? This is fucking Ryuji? Ryuji, you dyed your hair your normal color. Yeah, that's right. I can't even remember my real name. You're kinda too calm for all that. Bet you're pulling a fast one on me. That grates. The reaction's normal. But if he's not going to believe the rumors, then he had no reason to come. Why is he here then? Ha! Rumors are just that. Amnesia or dying because of some mark? That's comic book craziness.
Every word of it is true.
Was that a girl's voice?
Hello! There is a saying, the truth is stranger than fiction. There are two sides of the same coin.
Mary begins explaining. I'm sure she figured it would be the fastest way to convince him. Get some damn speakers set up somewhere, don't you? I don't take kindly to threats. He peers closely at Mary.
Such a mechanism does not exist, Lord Shu.
No way! He yelps pathetically, his eyes wide, and suddenly falls flat on his ass. Seems that despite appearances, this punk is terrified of ghosts and monsters. His tough act is likely a cover. Little bitch. After that, he meekly pays full attention to Mary as she speaks. He listens quietly, his face pale as she tells him about the mark and spirits. By the time she finishes explaining, his face is devoid of color.
Now, Lord Shu, have you not already experienced the beginnings of a memory loss?
I don't know, remember. Yeah? I don't think he's used to Mary yet. His face is rather stiff. My memory's always been crap, so I thought I was imagining things. But then it started getting so bad that it was just ridiculous. Got this occult friend, yeah? Told him about my scar. The mark. He scared the shit out of me. Showed me an article that said it was all that scar thing's fault. So now I'm here. Moe mentioned seeing an article by Kujou in a magazine too. So because it's a monster. The hell? This is crazy. Why'd this have to happen to me?
Not believing it is normal, but if you don't, you'll die. If you don't want to kick the bucket, figure out how you got the mark. Even if your memory's gone bad, you should at least remember that.
I'm not that far gone, thanks. I'm positive I got it in the forest by each castle. I know I did. I mean, just have a rumor about the place being cursed, so... I should probably ask him some more about it. Forest? Huge forest west of the city. Wait, doesn't everyone know that? You kids do. But I've lost my memory, dumbass! Were you listening? That's why I don't know about it. The place is the city's garbage dump. Bunch of nasty rumors about it. There's illegal industrial waste dumping there, like, all the time.
It's not just objects either. They say a black car once dumped a young woman's body there. A new mother strangled her kid there because she couldn't take care of it. There's tons more rumors like that. Whether or not any of them are true.
Heard some of those too. Like, the lost kid who was eaten by a dog and they only found his torso. Or that a murderer hides out there and kills anyone who gets near. The two of them happily exchange stories. Apparently, while he hates ghosts, he's more than fine with this kind of stuff. I've hit up the edge of the forest a few times, but never walked in. No one with half a brain goes there. What should I ask next? It's cursed? She stiffens like a board. I hate that supernatural crap. Just talking about it freaks me out.
What a wimp. Rumors exist for a reason. That place is a famous suicide spot. 50 people die there a year, so they say, and that's just what they find. Once there was a mass suicide, it has its fair share of grisly history.
Shu's eyes are wide. Looks like he swallowed a bug. Should I ask? Why were you there? I was on my bike, man. Place totally empty at night. This is perfect for driving around. Riding around, free as a bird, helps me clear my mind. Before you ask, yes, I have my license and no illegal mods.
Huh, is that so? We don't need another person flaunting the law. One is enough.
I smile wryly. Who would have thought this kid would be on the straight and narrow? That day, I was clearing my head when my bike broke down. I stopped to check it out. Then suddenly, I've got this scar. I doubt we'll get any more out of Shu.
No info in the spirit, then. You haven't forgotten anything? No keeping secrets now.
Quit strong-arming me! Hold your horses. I'm thinking. He's complaining, but I can see he really is combing through his memories. There was something. It wasn't a ghost or nothing, but I did spot something weird. Over by the side of the road. I saw this huge man. Huge man? A giant. It wasn't just some tree shadow. Honestly, I'm not real sure. The place was pretty dark, and I only saw for a second. Sounds pretty iffy. Is that info really reliable?
May I interject? In truth, there are a number of supernatural rumors set there. What happens to corroborate Lord Shu's story? The rumor of Shimio.
Sounds like Mary has an idea. Could you tell us more about it?
Of course, Lord Yashiki.
Oh, Lord.
I shall tell you the story of Shimio, the man of the forest.
Slender Man! Right in my ear! That was the forest from the tile screen.
Hey, have you heard that rumor? That one about the weird giant man. He's covered in black splotches. So people call him Shimio, the spotted man of the forest. I've already asked everyone he meets a question.
Do you like bees?
A college student heard the rumor and decided to go to the forest to see, and a man covered in splotches really did appear.
Do you like bees?
The student laughed. Yeah, sure, I like them. And then...
Let's raise some then. In your body. Ooh. Ow. Oh, this is gonna be some nasty shit. I have a very distinct feeling. By the way, yeah, so remember the thing I said before about holes, right? I said before, is that agoraphobia? No, it's trypophobia. Very distinct feeling we might be getting that here. Oh boy.
Shimio asks those he meets a single question, then he kills them using his drill. That might be none other than the figure you saw, Lord Shu. However, I have no proof.
Then we'll have to gather evidence. Let's get ourselves to the forest. Investigations require legwork.
There's no hesitation of Mashita. After facing HONEYCOMB, he knows full well what spirits are capable of. Is this his training and experience as a police detective? I guess he just doesn't give a shit. Hey now, you serious? Going there in the middle of the night? You guys have totally lost it. You're coming too, you stay here. What are you, scared? What'd you say? I ain't no scaredy cat. Hey, old man, take me with you instead of him. That huge guy really is some monster. I'll pound him in his dust. He's easy to manipulate.
You settled on a destination. Please head to the Forest by H Castle once you're ready. Your first goal is to identify the spirit that bestowed the mark. Best wishes for your investigation.
It's interesting, like, the fact that you actually get a choice between partner two does also change what dialogue you'll essentially get in each area, which is kind of cool. I have noticed though when clearly as a way to sort of ease on the editing for them, they every time Yashiki refers to his partner, he always says they instead of he or she. He says they. Forest in the Shimio. New chapter item changes. All items within a chapter are removed at the end. I had a feeling. If a character brings an item, it will be added at the start. New chapter soul power. Ah, no, what all that great soul power I had so much. All right, back to 1,000 again. Oh, okay. I see. So I guess the letter opener came from, yeah, it must have come from like Moe or something. I probably even said that in the description. I forgot. Baseball bat. Badge that Shu had. It's covered in scratches and dents. It seemed a lot of use even off the baseball field. Only Shu can use it. Oh, only Shu can? Okay. Baseball. Worn baseball that Shu had in his pocket. It may be scratched, but the ball itself has been polished white. It's obviously well maintained. Funny how I'm only getting this one new guy. I kind of figured it'd be also multiple people every time. I mean, Mashita's still here, but... Alright, Shimio. The forest is shrouded by strange events, suicides and body dumping and the like. It scared off the casual visitor. Only the occasional test of courage brings a foolish kid inside. The paths are shaded at all hours with thick trees, so it's easy to become lost. Among the rumors swirling about this forest is one of a bizarre man. Known as a spotted man, or shimio, he's covered in dark splotches and asks all he meets if they like bees. They say yes, he attacks them while laughing maniacally. He sounds like your standard crazy, but I guess he's the next spirit we'll face. At any rate, we'll have to head into the forest to investigate.
Or Lord Shuso in the forest. And maybe none other than Shimio. You should confirm our suspicions.
Oh, Mashida's mark is gone now. Can all of us go? Or is that still bad?
Going all together is dangerous. It's not been that long since Lord Mashida's mark vanished. The remnants of the curse still linger. Spirits may detect it, as they are sensitive to such things. Please continue to only bring along one other, as you have been doing. Otherwise you will break the game!
All right, let's go with the new insolent punk. All right, to the forest. This random punk won't round me for not having a license. At least he fucking better not. Shit! Why am I? Damn it! Why? Sir throws himself into the passenger seat and mumbles on an endless litany of complaints. I really want to tell him to shut up, but I'm pretty sure that'll only make things worse. It's only natural for a guy his age. Hey, old man, got a smoke? I blink in surprise. A cigarette? I instinctively put my hand in my pocket. Then I come to my senses. You're not old enough for that yet. Shut up! I'm 19 already. It's fine. 19? But you're still in high school. Now I've done it. Oh boy. I'm overcome with regret the instant I say it, but I can't take it back now. Well, excuse me for repeating a grade. Looks like I touched on a sore subject, even though that wasn't my intention. The atmosphere in the car was bad enough. Now it made it worse. Need to change the subject. So you in a club or something? Or anything? You look pretty fit. So, maybe baseball or... Yeah, I played. But I quit. My emergency save just swerved into dangerous territory. Broke my knee. Too many laps. Coach kept saying I had a bad attitude. Looked at him funny. Sorry. Why are you apologizing? I don't care about that shit. Couldn't really get into that under the shitty coach anyway. I think I know now why he rides his motorcycle alone in the mountains. But if he came to Kujou Mansion after a setback like that... Ah, fuck. Seriously frustrating. Keeps up a string of swearing for a while. Anyone would act the same way. Anyone would swear up a storm, but keep going down the same path anyway. Down this dark, uncertain road that only leads to death. Death! We arrive at the forest by each castle. I stop the car near where Shu says he saw the man, and we enter the forest. All the guideposts on the path are faded, their paint peeling off. Looks hardly traversed, just as Shu and Mashita said. Man, fuck this. You wouldn't catch me fucking dead doing this shit. This is just how, that's how all the movies go, man, right? That's how it goes. I don't want to walk into a big no-face guy planting notes on a tree and fucking see static every time I look at him. We walk a while until we come to a large arch marking the start of a hiking trail. It's rusted over with the peeling paint. Does seem to have been touched up. The letters have faded and are mostly illegible. Carefully reading it, it says, "Welcome to the lush and romantic wood timberland." And the words murder are highlighted. M-U-R-D-E-R. Oh. Coincidence, that's all. Just 'cause it's way old and faded. Come on, old man, let's go already. We pass under the arch and enter this forest. Anything else over here? A wooden trash container. I don't think it's been used in a long time. There's no garbage loaded around either. Feel around inside the container, but nothing's inside. Okay, anything over here? The weather-beaten table and benches are clearly damaged and rotting in places. Peek underneath the table and find something stuck there. Hey, alright, give me some of that juice, baby. Woo! Need to be ready for drill, man. Alright, here we go. We continue down the path a short while before we come across something unexpected. It's a grave marker. It's probably put there to honor those who commit suicide here. Might not be a bad idea to say a quick prayer for those who ended their suffering that way. Something written in magic marker. Say the opposite of the truth, you'll be followed. What the fuck? She scowls up to cover how his face is deathly pale. You'll be followed? How's with that? Damn it! Who scribbles dumbass graffiti? Just off to the side, I noticed a faint trail. Discover the entrance to the Beast Trail. The fuck? Cause there's a path over there too. Hey old man, try to keep up. Oh, that, nah. Moonlight doesn't reach the Beast Trail that branched off the hiking trail, so we're in gloom. Trees are thick on both sides. We'd get lost if I didn't have a flashlight. Just then, there were footsteps close by, from the bushes. Hold on! Did you hear the footsteps too? I hear footsteps again. They seem to be getting closer. Then... What the fuck? Drunk businessman appears! A man appears from the bushes. Looks horribly exhausted. Don't startle me like that. You shouldn't stand around in the dark. What are you doing? The man falls silent. I think he realized he already knows the answer. Machine did say this place is a famous spot for suicide. Just... I can't do it anymore. I work myself to the bone in a job I don't even want. You just bring another man home? How dare you? The nerve! He holds his head in his hands. Then suddenly starts kicking a tree and yelling. Fuck! Fuck! Uh-oh. A rapid stream of swear words flows out of his mouth. He seems to be the type that goes crazy when he's upset. Ah! Hey, could you tell me? How much nerve do you have to do that? Huh? Stop him. Death invites death. I hear that voice again. Stop him. Does that mean I should dissuade him? If you got something to say, just spit it out, you bastard! Live or die. Calm him down, silently listen. Silently listen? It would be bad if he went berserk here. I'll just have to hear him out. But it seems the man misinterprets my silence. Oh, do you feel the same way? Of course you do. You're here in this forest after all. What did she think I was doing? Worked myself sick, but stuck with it anyway. For whose sake? I even bought her a purse on our anniversary last year. Damn it. Damn it! She goes and sees another man! The man curses the darkness. He's completely lost it. Should probably avoid any tactless introductions or flattery. Hey, you there. Was it me? What'd you think? Clear this up for me. Did I do something wrong? No, don't worry about it. Someone's here. someone's here. What? The man's gaze darts around nervously. Then he mutters quietly. Could it be that creepy guy? Checks around, with full alert. Satisfied that no one's there, he resumes speaking. I'm sure she just laughed as she heard I was dead. Hanging off her asshole lover. But when I think about it, you know, it's strange. Why do I have to make her happy when it causes me such pain? It's ridiculous. I'm done with it. No way I'm gonna die for an idiot like that. He's right. I'm sure I can still. Man looks down at his feet, glances up at me. We can start over fresh, right? If you work hard, it's impossible. It's impossible! Yeah, I agree. I've lived this long. It's too late for me. I'll die sometime soon. And it's not tonight. I don't dare until then. Interesting. So I was sort of following along the lines of what the other thing said before, where it was like, don't be honest with him. So I was kind of going with like everything in like the opposite, or avoiding any sort of like acknowledgement of anything he was saying, agreeing with him, you know, just essentially say no, you suck, you're gonna fucking demon die today. Yeah, you're right. God, I'm a bit out of line, aren't I? You just get me, guy. I wonder if it meant if the live or die there, was he actually gonna kill me, or was he just gonna kill himself? I'm not even sure. I don't dare until then. Survived! But I think essentially he didn't want you to essentially talk down to him or patronize him, make it sound like, oh yeah, it's all well and good. You can do it, buddy. Don't worry. You want basically the raw truth, or just, I guess, nothing at all. I know what you've been through. You should rethink it. Honestly though, he'll be fine. His expression changes, as if he's remembered something. Saw a strange man while I was wandering around out here. His body was covered with black splotches, like he's sick. He kept staring at me. It was creepy. If you head him back, be careful. A man covered in splotches. Maybe brought up some rumors about a man like that. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention. The name is Masao Kimura. If we ever meet again. The man scratches his head and smiles a bit. Let me buy you a drink or something. Well, see ya. We don't talk long with Masao Kimura before he leaves. Man at the brink of suicide. Damn, what a pain in the ass. Guys like that should hurry up and die. Bistro continues onward. Let's return to our investigation. Damn, I lost a fucking shit ton of spirit energy from that stuff. Oh my god. As we walk past the grave marker, an agitated man named Masao Kimura appears. Once we get him to calm down, he calls off his plan to kill himself. Before he leaves, he mentions seeing a man covered in dark splotches. What if he's still around? Just keep moving. I think it was probably more to protect him from killing himself. I'm actually surprised I survived that, to be honest. I thought for sure I was gonna fuck that up. What the fuck? I heard a dog. I see no dog. Uh-oh. That's not a good sign. I go to open the door and my hand gets coated with a sticky liquid. It smells sweet. It's honey. Why would there be honey on a doorknob? Mystified, I step inside the cottage. How about that? It's clean. You can spend a night here easy. I ignore Shu's rambling and take a good look around the cottage. Not sure why, but something feels off. It takes me 2 seconds to figure it out. It's too clean. Huh? Shu looks at me, startled. Don't you think it's strange? Why would a building that's been abandoned for so long be this clean inside? I don't even have to look to know his face just turned 3 shades wider. You're saying someone lives here? I don't know for sure, but it's possible someone comes here occasionally. That, or... I immediately start shining my flashlight on the place of interest. What do you think is in this bag? It's pretty big. How should I know? You're so interested, why don't you open it up? Open it already. She gives me the go-ahead, so I open the burlap sack. Before I can stop it, it loses balance and topples to the floor. Shu's eyes open wide, aghast.
Ooh, ow, pain. Also, still horny. Ah!
What rolls onto the floor is a corpse. A woman. What's with that body? Her body is drilled through with countless holes. A sharp cylindrical tool must have gouged them. Even odder, her whole body appears to be covered in liquid.
Oh, bee honey, I get it.
A thick, sweet scent fills the air, strong enough to make you want to cough. Is this honey? Honey? On a corpse? Why? It's not really asking me, obviously. There's no way I'd know. All I do know is we need to get out of here as soon as possible. Let's hurry and search the rest of the cottage. What? You're gonna look around? What are we gonna do about this? He's not expecting us to take it, is he? Close the bag and put it back. That's all we can do. Come on, help me out. Hey, this isn't the time to be freaking out. Who's freaked out? Put her back in the bag. The honey bag. Sweating profusely, we managed to get the job done. We still need to search the rest of the cottage. Corpse in the cottage. We found a corpse in a burlap sack in the cottage in the forest. The strange body is completely covered in what appears to be honey. It doesn't look like suicide, but who'd do this? And why? The cottage is oddly clean, so someone might be coming here every day. Could be the culprit. It's Whole Man. It's an old notebook covered. The cover says Honeybee Family Notes. Make hive, new body, smear honey all over. Ferment honey, get stinky liquid. Drawn by smell, honey, bee, enter hive. Ew, gross. No, don't form a hive inside my body. Please. Okay, feel does the same thing. Oh, it uses like useful information. Yes, rip it. I remove the lid and look inside, but all I find is dust. Bottles of drugs are all in line. The label says night-night. Most of the bottles are empty. I shake each one, luckily find one that has still some left inside.
Got some night-night.
I flip the switch at the base of the light, but it doesn't turn on. Maybe it's broken. I peek through a crack to see if anything's inside, but it seems to be empty. Metal toolbox. There's a thin layer of dust built up on the outside. No one's touched it for a long time. It's locked. There's no way to open it. Unless I use a fucking baseball bat. Take out the baseball bat. What am I gonna do with it? Smash it! What do you think? Throw a baseball at it. Damn it. Okay, let's get the fuck out of here. Alright, reached the trail again. Never did touch this, by the way. I searched the grave marker, but nothing's unusual about it other than the graffiti. Okay. Onwards and upwards. Oh boy. See a handprint on that tree over there. As we continue through the dense forest, a pained cry suddenly echoes among the trees. Oh, that was fun. That made me jump a little bit. I was like, what was this in a hand? Bitch. There's a pattern on the tree trunk. There's an arm-like pattern on the bark. It's even a natural occurrence. Look around the tree and find a talisman on the exact opposite side of the tree from the pattern. Oh, hell yeah, baby. Give me some of that sweet fucking soul power. Oh, it filled me up really high. Good. Thought I was just gonna go like by 500 increment. All right, good. Good. I needed that. Okay. Keep moving. Keep looking around, make sure there's not some shit nearby. Another grave. This thing's written in Sanskrit, but the letters are blurry. It just looks like a stain. Off to the side, notice a thin trail. Found the beast trail. Okay. Thought so. It's one here too. Come on, let's go. Well, I'll shoot into the bushes. Oh, fuck you, dude. Ah! Shoot spots something and stumbles, falling backward onto me. At the same time, every single hair on my body stands on end. Ah! I quickly look down and find... What the fuck am I looking at? Something clinging onto my ankles. Its expression anguished. Seems eager to speak to me, but its voice is incredibly hard to decipher. This place, it's black. Can't see anything. What's it saying? Wait, grave marker said to say the opposite of the truth. Oh, was that for you? Not for the guy that I was talking to earlier? Did I just stumble into that shit then? What's the opposite of the truth? Does that mean I'm supposed to lie? Well, yeah. Live or die. Hey, wait! Are you lifeless too? Reach out to them. I am. Look sad and lonely. Hide! Only the dead are here. I am lifeless. Hear another voice at my feet. Dead? Don't believe it. I don't understand. Tell me, am I dead? Think hard. Yeah, yes, no. No way. I still have to offer. Looks sad and lonely. Okay. Alright, we're doing alright. Hear yet another voice at my feet.
Someone, please listen. I can to live. I want to live. I want to live. I'm alive.
Shake head, nod. Step on, ghost. Fucking curb stomp, ghost. Yes, you are, in fact, alive.
That's right, I'm alive. I'm alive.
Or it sounds like it passes through me and is then sucked into the ground. Safe. Next thing I know, the shadow clutching at my ankle is gone. Huzzah! We lived! Shu stands there, his face deathly pale. Why didn't anyone ask him questions? Fucking dumbass would have failed the first try. No way. I saw it. God, it was so clear. It's okay. It's over now. Right. Old man? What? You're awesome. I know. Well, he's certainly straightforward. Sure, let's go. Yeah. Bro, so you fucking just took that ghost right in the face. Didn't give a shit. Didn't give a shit. Okay, we got just a dead end straight ahead, so I guess we'll just... Actually, hold on. Didn't touch this one either. Nothing unusual? Okay. So there's a dead end over here. That doesn't look good. I'm gonna save. So a wooden box that's probably used to contain a beehive. Carefully approach it, but I don't see any bees. Open the box and find a metal tool inside. Crowbar, that'll be useful for something. Huh? What's this doing here? Yeah, wanna grab it. Alright, that was a lot less deadly than I was expecting. A small crowbar in the shape of an L. It's roughly handled, evidenced by the scratches, dents, and a thin crack on the top. Alright, going to the right. I step into the empty clearing. The air is filled with the buzzing of bees. Appears to be a giant beehive here. It probably wouldn't be wise to keep going without doing something about them first. These things are dangerous. Oh man, don't push your luck. We beat a hasty retreat. Okay. So I just can't go in here at all? Yep. Okay, I guess back we go. Oh, I can use the crowbar to get into the toolbox. Take the crowbar and shove it under the lid of the toolbox. Put pressure on it using it as a lever. Toolbox pops open. Sprayer, A. Now I can use a variety of drugs. Like the 99 spray.
Manipulators will themselves be manipulated.
What's that thing? These fucking weird voices I keep hearing in my head. The sudden voice makes me jump, but I shake it off and turn toward him. It's a tool that sprays chemicals and pesticides. You put the container of drugs in here and then do this. Quickly demonstrate how it works. She scratched his face, his brow furrowed.
Sure do a lot, old man. I'll let you handle it then.
And now I'm suddenly in charge of it. When I want to spray a drug, I'll have to choose which drug to use. Is this thing really that hard to figure out? I've never seen it before either. I still knew how to use it right away. Sprayer. Find a sprayer that can shoot a variety of liquids, then I hear that strange ghost-like voice again. Manipulators will themselves be manipulated. He keeps coming out of nowhere and surprising me, but I must admit that it's never once lied to me. Maybe it's not actually an evil spirit. Yeah, it's weird. I keep I keep seemingly hearing this voice that seems like it's trying to help me. Would 99 spray work on bees? Can I put them to sleep that way? Okay, now bees. I can fight you. Brr. Take out the sprayer and hold it in one hand. Should be able to use the spray to spray drugs. Bees! Bees! Ah! Take out the 99 and put it in the sprayer. I take careful aim and spray the drug. Eat this! Bees' movements get slower. Eventually the hive falls completely silent. One bottle all night. I've silenced every hive in this area. Now we can pass through.
Yes, all right. Ha! Way to go, old man. You got this.
Yeah, I'm a fucking badass. What can I say? All right. Fuck you, bees.
Whoa! Did you hear some kind of animal?
I heard it. Sounds familiar. Turn around and wonder if it's... Oh god, it's that fucking bunny again! And yep, that rabbit hops in front of me.
A bunny?
The rabbit stares at us completely still. It's almost like it's waiting for us to follow.
Hey, wait.
Next thing I know, I'm rushing after it. No, don't follow the bunny! He always keeps taking us to death!
Hey, where do you think you're going, old man?
The rabbit was at each elementary. Showed up and got at us when we were in trouble. Did it? I feel like it also got me to HONEYCOMB at one point. That's not some normal rabbit. It's definitely acting with intent. Actually, maybe the rabbit's the one talking to me. Last the rabbit guides me to. The hell's like weird shit running out of the Shinto sign thing here. An old Shinto torii gate. There's a shrine here. The rabbit looks back at me. Then silently turns from the gate and hops into a bush nearby.
Hey, old man! Don't mess with me like that. You're nuts running off like that. The hell's with that bunny anyway?
Something's bothering me about it. I lost sight of it here, though. Just then, from out of the darkness, huge swarm of bees descends on us.
Shit! Watch out, there's bees everywhere. Damn, we gotta get out of here.
She pulls my arm. We stumble back to the earlier crossroad. Mysterious shrine. Thanks, Rabbit. I think the rabbit keeps guiding me to death. Or to my next big issue. As we're investigating the forest, the black rabbit appears. I quickly chase after and arrive at an old, leaning torii gate. So there's a Shinto shrine past it. I'd love to investigate, but the hives over the gate ward off intruders. We'll have to look elsewhere for now. Alright, we can go left or right. Let's go left. Another place, and also a little statue dude down here. It's a leaning Jesus statue. It's noticeably dirty, as if someone hasn't been looking after it. The moss is growing on its back. I pat around the Jesus statue to search it. There's a strange texture on its moss-covered back. I brushed away the moss and found a yellow paper stuck to the statue. Had a feeling. Give me that sweet healing, baby. Sliding wooden doors. There's a small crack between the doors. Only imagine that that creates a bad draft. Sliding doors won't open. They seem to be locked. Crowbar! Take out the crowbar and jam it in between the doors.
Yeah, do it. It's the fastest way.
But I can't break the lock. Throw my body weight behind the crowbar 2 or 3 times, then... There's a sound of metal breaking.
What?
Crowbar snaps completely into 2 pieces. Lost crowbar and got broken crowbar.
Too much force, old man. At least the lock got busted too. Good, hurry up and look inside.
Uh-oh. The crowbar was broken when I used force to open the door. There's not much left of it now, making it hard to use. The broken edge is sharp and dangerous to touch. Use it to stab! Alright, now what are we dealing with? Any more dead bodies in here?
You overdid it, man. Door's a mess. Even harder to open now.
I push the door open and step inside. Only to run into something. Uh-oh.
Stop! Don't come any closer!
Oh. It is a lady. She still has her clothes on.
If you come any closer, I'll sue!
Damn brat, I'll sue!
I'll sue. Woman is backed up in a defensive stance.
I'm a black belt in Taekwondo! If you try anything, I'll...
Shut up, old lady!
Old?
As you roar, the woman shrieks and falls silent, eyes wide. It's incredibly rude, but honestly I'm grateful. Wait for the woman to calm down before asking what she's doing here.
Forgive me. It was all a misunderstanding on my part. I'm Christy Aramura, freelance news anchor. Though I haven't done much recently.
Wait, I've seen you. You're that woman that was in the news. Wow, it's really true. Celebrities are more beautiful in person.
Cut that out. This isn't the time for flattery.
She says that, but she doesn't sound that upset. She seems to love being complimented. Anyway. What are you doing here? Her expression clouds over.
Well...
She huffs at me.
You really have to ask? You lost your tact in your old age.
Oh. Masao Kimura's face comes to mind. That's right. This place is...
I was going to die. Yes, I know full well just how stupid it is. But sometimes that's the only choice you have left.
Should have known better. Such a thoughtless question passed my lips. Wish you could blame the mark for this.
Oh yeah, heard something about you fooling around with another celebrity. Not that I care about that stuff.
That's why I came out here, so it wouldn't cause trouble for anyone.
Jeez, been a busy day in the forest. Good lord. Busy night.
At the very end, I thought about calling someone, but couldn't, so I made up my mind. But then, in the forest...
I have a bad feeling about this. What's in the forest?
A huge man. An extremely huge man. No. Actually, I'm not sure if he really was human or not. But I saw a figure like that. Then I suddenly got scared. So I ran to this cottage. I'm here to kill myself, and I just run from danger. I'm a riot. What's wrong? You two aren't saying anything.
That's the same as what I...
Yeah. Christy must have seen Shimio, which means she must also... Oh. Have you gotten a weird scar recently? One that stings every now and then? I know the answer just from her reaction.
How did you know? I only just noticed it myself. It's a strange bite mark on my palm.
This is crazy. Someone receives the mark when they're already playing suicide. The height of irony.
Hey, old man, what are we supposed to do now? The lady came to offer herself, you know? Is there any point in helping her?
Help me! I'm not going to kill myself anymore, I swear. So please, I'm terrified of him.
Her eyes are serious. She must mean what she says. It might only be a temporary change of heart, but... Alright, we'll help you. Our home base is Kujou Mansion. We need to go...
Stop messing with the flashlight, old man! What's happening?
The light won't turn on. This happened before, but back then... I got to go back on right away, but this time it's not working.
What was that?
A noise? From behind the cottage? Is something there?
Shit, it's no use. I give up on the flashlight and stuff it in my bag. What's the plan now? Do we bunker down this cottage we can't even lock up? Or... we have to run out of the forest.
You insane?
Staying here would be suicide. This place is strangely clean. It means that someone is coming here.
You mean he comes here?
Let's go. We walked all the way here. We should know how to get back.
You're seriously going? Are you mad?
Sorry, but we're out of time. Stay if you want. I won't stop you. We step out into the pitch blackness.
Damn it, I can hardly see.
Anyway, we need to go straight back to the entrance with no detours. Got no idea where he could be waiting for us. Words leave me in a rush. If I hadn't spit them out, I'd never finish. My voice started to shake too much. No detours, huh? Okay. Been a big highlight on that. Do not go the wrong way or this motherfucker will find you. He gonna get you. Back we go.
We're at a fork already. Which way? Where do we go?
I think east. We came from the east.
Okay. Yeah?
Don't yell, old lady!
Something's coming closer. You get out if you're fast. To the east.
Another fork. Which way this time?
South! It's south!
It should be straight ahead from there.
Quiet!
Something's passing through the bushes right by us.
Shit! Is he following us?
If he is, we have to keep going.
This is nuts! No way we can just stand around anymore! Right, let's go!
Okay, keep an eye which direction my character is facing here.
Wait a second.
Christy suddenly stops. What's wrong?
Someone's coming. I'm telling you, someone's coming.
Out from the darkness, jumps. Oh, fuck. Machida, what are you doing here? Machida?
So this is where you were. You're closer than I thought.
Wait, why are you here?
Had a bad feeling, so I grabbed a car and made my way here. Looks like you're in a rough spot.
You could say that again. Anyway, we're on our way back.
Good plan.
She had glanced over at Christy.
Run now, explain later. We gotta get out of here.
Whew!
We reached the entrance safe and sound. The creepy murder on the arch is such a familiar sight now. Alright, we made this far, then we must be.
Yeah, it's all good now.
Chrissy doesn't move. She looks worried, staring off at the forest entrance. What's wrong?
Huh? Over there. Doesn't it look like someone's there?
She's looking at a picnic table hiding in the gloom next to the gate. My gaze is drawn over, as if by magnets. What in the fuck? Oh, that is. Oh my god, it's the dude from earlier. Oh, that's so. Oh, wow. Oh, okay, that is. Ew! Damn, that's just gross looking. What the fuck? Okay. I just was expecting a large, like, big muscular man. That is a blob. That is Jabba the fucking Hutt, surrounded in bees.
What is that?
Ew. I think he's got a shoe on. The scene before me is strange. There's a huge misshapen man with bees crawling all over his face. My eye fixates on his mouth to see he's laughing. My heart thunders painfully when I catch this glimpse of the limp figure sitting beside him. It's him. That man. He was going to commit suicide. Masao Kimura. It's definitely him. Control those that are different in exercise. What the fuck? A strange voice echoes in my head again. My vision warps. He's dead? Kimura's dead. When? Why is he on that bench? My legs give out. When I finally focus enough, I find myself kneeling on the ground.
Oh man, keep it together. It's still okay. He hasn't seen us.
We have to escape while we can.
Chrissy's completely out of it. She won't move an inch unless someone drags her. Let's go. We're going to the parking lot. Quietly. Shoot, you bring her.
You got it.
Come on, Mashita. Let's go. Mashita?
He's gone.
Huh?
Took my eyes off him for 2 seconds, and he's not by the bench anymore.
Just a bit. Oh shit. Machine gun growls and the undergrowth near us rustles. Oh shit. Oh fuck. Oh my god. He's right there. Run! She yells, scrambling away. A hollow bang rises out from behind me. Gunshot. Must be Mashita. I had no idea he had a gun. I dive headfirst in the car, slamming my head accidentally into the steering wheel. Ow! She tumbles in the passenger seat last. Fucking bees out on the outside. You didn't tell me you had a gun.
Why would I tell you? No time to talk now, just hit the gas.
I'm trying. The engine won't start. Shit!
Oh man, what are you doing?
She looks through the front windshield at the figure approaching.
Hurry it up, he's coming! Shoot it! Shoot the fucking thing!
Christy cowers in the back seat, her head in her hands.
Please, God!
Something bumps into the hood of the car. The whole vehicle rocks violently. But then...
You turn on! Let's go, let's get the hell out of here!
Tires squealing, we race out of the parking lot. Damn! That was fucking intense. That was freaky as shit, dude. I should not be playing this game light. Wow. That was actually... That was freaky as hell. I'm not gonna lie. That legitimately way scarier than anything in paranormal side by comparison. Way fucking scarier. Holy shit. Wow. Fuck. An unspeakable sense of relief fills the car. If feeling truly alive is a real sensation, it most definitely feels like this. The greatest irony is that the only time you can feel truly alive is when you have a brush with death. No one speaks for a while. We're all soaking in that feeling. It's only after we've left the mountain and reached the buildings again that I feel like talking. Still. I glance at the rearview mirror and then at the passenger seat. Both Mashita and Shu are looking out their windows. Was it really okay for you to come here? Mary finds out.
Obviously, I came with her permission.
Mashita immediately retorts.
If I hadn't, I wouldn't have come.
I get it. Mary must have also guessed that we were in danger.
So what happened to that explanation? Who's that woman behind us?
Oh, right. I tell him everything I know so far about Christy Aramura. She offers up some details as well. The moment her background comes to light, Mashita smiles coldly.
Aramura. Right, now you mention it, I do remember you. You were fired over that scandal.
You. Why, I never.
Should I be disgusted or amazed at his rudeness?
But these scars you all have. What were they called?
Marks.
Thanks. So you all have these marks. What happens when you have one?
Well, Mashita butts in from the passenger's seat.
You die. Within a few days' time. Something from something like amnesia. You zone out and your brain takes a vacation. And it all happened to me.
Shu scoffs.
Talk like someone else's problem.
Shu. Mashita didn't mean it like that. You can only be blunt when discussing this. Doesn't look like Shu will buy that excuse though.
Guess it really is not your problem. After all, you don't have a mark anymore.
Huh? What's he talking about?
Oh, well, you see. Mashita has already lost Hanehiko's mark. He's free now. So there's no good reason for him to be here with us, but...
You're putting yourself in danger for the truth. I can't believe it. You're like a saint.
Chrissy's exaggerated compliment is drowned out by Mashita's sardonic laugh.
It's nothing that noble. But thanks to that, I've learned the thing I most wanted to know.
And what's that?
When and how people get the mark. First time I was oblivious, but this time I was aware of it.
Oh, Mashita, you don't mean... Oh, we got his mark back again? He gives me his usual crooked grin and shows me his wrist. Sure enough, his skin is blemished by a scar that looks like a spirit's bite mark. Oh, yet again! Shu cries out, a look of horror on his face.
Come on! No way! Did you seriously do that?
Man, give it up already. It's someone else's problem, right? So just shut it.
Wow. I mean, did he actually do it intentionally to get it? Nah, I don't think so. He just happened to notice it this time when he was coming out to check on us. Mashita, can I say something?
What's wrong?
Nothing's wrong. You never told me you had a gun.
Oh, that.
He laughs scornfully and shoves a paper bag into my hands. Open the bag and find a revolver-style handgun at the bottom.
If you want it, take it.
That's not why I... She keeps on talking without stopping to hear what I have to say.
It's loaded with 5 bullets. You can hang on to it. But promise me.
Promise you what?
Don't use it on anything other than a spirit. Not that there's any proof it'll work on them.
Of course.
Have any experience with guns?
There's no way I would. To be fair, I don't really know. At the very least, right now I'm not getting the feeling that I can handle a gun.
Oh. I only use it under extreme stress. With no experience, you won't hit your mark. Well, whatever. If I'm there, just leave the shooting to me. You could face a spear some other way.
Ah, okay. Interesting. Yeah, that's how it was at H Elementary, too.
For God's sake, keep it hidden. Gun possession gets you 3 years penal labor. I get hit with a 1 to 10 myself just for giving it to you. And shooting a single bullet would get you more than 3 years, not a life sentence.
So you're telling me not to use it?
No, I'm just telling you that if it's restricted that badly by the law, it's got that kind of power.
Got a fucking gun! Ah, bacon and eggs! The mark's color grows more vivid. Early dawn, a few hours left until death closes at... Doom!
Welcome back, Lord Yashiki. You as well, Lord Shu. It appears that the woman with you is also a mark bearer. You guys are just getting swatted like flies out there.
We introduce Christy and then Mary proceeds to fill her in on everything. The mark after your life, memory loss, and the spirit who cursed them into living. Christy accepts her new reality surprisingly quickly. Gets only natural after what she saw in the forest. I then update Mary on what we found.
I see. What a close call for you.
I can hear relief in her voice. Why did she let Mashita go?
If you must know, after you left, Lord Mashita insisted on traveling to the forest as well.
Her eyes flicker over to Mashita.
I'm not one to just sit around.
Mashita shrugs nonchalantly.
It was quite the issue. A selfish attitude like that could get all of you mark bearers killed. I normally would have refused.
Did something happen?
No. I admit I had a foreboding feeling. I sensed danger was closing in on you, Lord Yashiki. So he went. An emergency measure. Lord Mashita, please know that I will not allow such a thing a second time.
Her cool voice is icier than usual. Mashita's so hard-headed, I wonder if she's actually getting through to him at all.
Now, from what you have told me, you are positive that it was Shimio who gave Lord Shu his mark.
Yeah, that ugly monster's definitely the huge man I saw that time.
The fact that I have the mark now too proves it.
Mashita rubs at his wrist, smirking.
So what exactly are you planning? Don't tell me you're seriously thinking of fighting that thing. There's no way you'd win. You're completely mad if you think you can.
She's right. I served someone's awesome bullets and even scratch it. We need a tank or something to beat that thing.
The room falls silent. I'm sure all of us are thinking about what we saw back in the forest. A guy sitting there having a brewski with his buddy.
There's no way we can do anything about a monster like that. We have to leave it to the police.
God damn it, I am the police!
You honestly believe they'll do something? Go and make a suicide pact with that naive thinking, but leave me out of it.
What? How dare you?
Yo, boss. All this high and mighty talk coming from you. That mean you got an idea how to beat it?
How the hell would I know?
But I'm willing to risk my life to find one! His shadow's hoarse. He's probably uneasy. Christy shivers. Shu just glares at Mashita. An awkward silence falls again. We're wasting time. Gotta do something, but... Take charge, turn to Mary, stay quiet. Take charge! I need to force everyone to action. We can think about what we need to do while we're walking around. I'm going back to the forest. I want to learn more about Shimio. Could use some help.
Hey, you say that, but no way we can find a needle in a haystack. Gotta have a clue first.
Then, why don't we check out the bee farm that's north of H Shrine? My reports say several people have seen Shimio there. Hardly anyone ever goes there now, with the weird events in the forest.
Why is a bee farm up there?
A cult called Honeybee family used to live on the land. No one's there anymore, though.
How come?
They committed mass suicide.
Ugh. Mass suicide in the woods. I've heard about that somewhere. Mashita might have mentioned something similar before we entered the forest.
The tabloids and gossip shows ate it up 5 years ago. They never revealed the details, though, so the public doesn't know.
Oh yeah, I remember that. But my club took up all my time back then, so I don't know much.
You seem to know quite a bit about the forest, Christy Aramira. Read up on it to find a primo spot.
Don't be an ass. I was put in charge of the report, so I did my research. Honeybee family was very insular and secretive. I heard the mass suicide end was all the members following their lead. News channels chalked it up to their discontent with modern society.
What happened to the leader?
Rumors say it was also suicide, though I saw an old picture of him and he was huge, obese man.
Suddenly everyone is holding their breath. No doubt we're picturing the same thing. The monster at the forest entrance.
Dead guys coming back to life? Wanna go to a place with a zombie? It's totally insane.
It's just like the rumors say, that forest is cursed. There's no way I could. Just standing there, the voices of the suicide victims surrounded me.
Shut the hell up, hag! No more words out of those lip flaps!
But now it's not only the forest that's cursed. I failed to kill myself, and now I'm at this mansion. I'm cursed too. And so are all of you!
Her mutters have a dark edge. If Shimio is somehow connected to Honeybee family, the key to destroying the grudge is going to be there.
Alright, what are you gonna do, old lady? Still wanna die?
Considering it. But I'll help you guys while I settle on my decision. I'll pass on monster fighting.
Wow, you'll help? I'm shocked. If you leave your mark alone, you won't need to hike back out there.
Well, I hate owing strangers. Especially pushy guys like you.
She seems grateful that we saved her. There's no reason to refuse her help, but as much as we can get.
The night is drawing to a close. The key to escaping the mark does seem to lie within the forest. Lady Christia said Shimio was often seen near the bee farm. It may hold a connection to him. Good luck.
Alright, temporary retreat. We quiet the beast of the spray and find a second cottage further in the forest. No corpse inside this time, but a living woman named Christy Aramura, a former news anchor. She came to commit suicide, but getting caught up with us and our circumstances changed her mind. Oddly enough, she also already bears the mark. What irony. She most likely got her mark from Shimio, or disgusting the flashlight goes out. It's not malfunctioning. It's just like with HONEYCOMB. The presence is closing in on the cottage. We have to get out of here. No time to explore, and we definitely can't get lost. The shortest route back to the forest entrance is the only way out. Somehow we get the car started and we speed out of the forest. Before we make it out, we spot two men. One of them's familiar. It was Kimura, his neck twisted awkwardly. He seemed dead. The man beside him was smiling. It was a Shimio. The disembodied voice says, "Control those that are different and exercise them." He's to them to say, "How do I even do that?" We learn another truth on our drive back to the mansion. Mashio skipped the mark once already and now has it again. It appeared when we saw what we think is Shimio. It's true then that the spirit's the one cursing people with the mark. But it's beyond me to why Mashida would risk his life to learn more about the mark. He must have some kind of reason. Back at the mansion, Christy tells us of an incident in the forest she reported on back when she was an anchor. 5 years ago, a group of people calling themselves the Honeybee family lived cut off from the society deep in the forest. That was till one day when they mysteriously committed mass suicide. News reports said they'd become disillusioned with society and followed their leader's orders to die, but the police investigation was inconclusive. The problem lies with the appearance of the leader, who was said to have died with them. Christy says, pictures show him to be a giant obese man. The mass suicide caused the forest to become quickly deserted. This Honeybee family group concerns me. There were traces of their presence everywhere in the forest. If we want to survive any unexpected dangers or chance encounters with Shimio, we need to be careful not to overlook a single detail in this investigation. Interesting. Ooh. That was easily the freakiest one so far. I think this guy in this area is way freakier than the last one, honestly. Demon Child's one thing, weird gelatinous blob man is another. With bees on his face. But I think this is probably a good spot to end things here for now, guys. But anyway, I hope you all enjoyed this episode and weren't too freaked out by it. If you were, or if you did, please leave a like and a favorite. It really does help me out. And subscribe if you're not already. Become a picky penguin aboard the SLP, where the days are always sunny and the vids are always funny. And as always, guys, till next time, stay classy.